Hey everybody, Michael here. Hope you're all well. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we are going to be looking at none other than Chaotic Clay. So this is a water-based clay, of course, matte finish texture product. And the cool thing about this one, though, is that it is quite the collaborative effort. This product was developed by White Label Grooming, Flagship Pomade, Prodigal Pomade, Cub & Co Grooming, and then Cameron and Robert at the Instagram page, Chaotic Hair. Also, too, this product is sort of the signature product for the Facebook group Pomade Everything. And yes, you heard that right. I didn't just say everything pomade backwards by accident. There is another group now on Facebook called Pomade Everything, which is far less heavily moderated and a bit more free-flowing discussion as compared to Everything Pomade. I like both groups. I think they're cool. Each one serves their purpose, but definitely I would recommend checking them both out. And if you like both, definitely stay with both. If not, pick the one that you like more. So you might be wondering though, how do so many people contribute to one single product? And before we get on with the review, I think we should probably cover that really quickly. Cameron and Robert at Chaotic Hair, they kind of conceptualized the vision for the product and kind of what the end result was supposed to be for the user. And then from what I understand is that Tony at White Label came up with the basic formula for the product, and then Wade tweaked the formula to make it easier to produce at a larger scale. And then Chris Young, who is a scent wizard, came up with the scent for the product. And then Brad at Cub & Co, of course, he's in Australia. From what I understand, he developed the artwork for the label, which has this really cool sort of black metal or hardcore inspired imagery, which is pretty awesome. Overall, really cool product. Lots of cooks in the kitchen to make this one happen, and I really enjoyed using it, and I'm going to talk to you all about it, of course, so let's just get right into it. So with this one, you get 4 ounces of product. It's in this dark amber sort of colored plastic jar, and then as you see around the side, it says Chaotic Clay, and then here are the ingredients for those of you that are curious, and then bringing it around, just some application directions. And then, like I said, here on the top is this very cool hardcore / black metal inspired aesthetic. And then taking the lid off on the inside, you see a product that looks pretty thick, kind of chunky, definitely very waxy, has that gray clay color, but overall it still looks pretty smooth though, I would say. And the scent is absolutely amazing. I am not a scent person though. I really can't pick apart the individual notes, but it's a very nice, fresh, distinct smelling cologne type of scent. You will definitely enjoy it. I mean, seriously, Chris at Prodigal is a scent master, so if you don't like the way that smells, well, there must just be something wrong with your nose. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so all kidding aside, let's get into using the product. As you can tell, scooping it out, it does have a bit of a thicker consistency, but still scoops out pretty easily. And then when you break it down, it does break down pretty smoothly, but you will feel some stickiness and some tackiness from the wax content. And then when it comes to the application for this product is meant to be applied any way that you want. Damp hair, dry hair, blow-dried hair, whatever you want to do with it. I'm just going to show you the way, though, that I would prefer to use it. So I'm just applying 2 scoops into blow-dried hair, no pre-stylers added or anything like that. Just 2 scoops into blow-dried hair. And yes, this is a bit of a thicker product. It does have a bit of a waxier feeling to it, but it still applies with relative ease, but you might feel some stickiness depending on your hair type. But yes, for those of you though, some of you might have fine or thinner hair, you might feel a bit of tug and pull. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right, getting into actually using it though. So this product I think is really nicely balanced because it is more of a medium hold clay in my hair, as poofy and wavy and chaotic as it is. Using this product is a bit more of a medium for me. But the unique thing about this product though is that it is a drier medium product. So what's good about that is you get an instant hold right away. That's definitely solid. You can definitely work with it. In my hair, it is a very solid medium, very lightweight, very easy to style with, instant volume, some great texture, and amazing, amazing control. Because you get that sort of nice natural looking shape to your hair with a medium hold hair product, you get that advantage with this, but also because it is drier and has a bit more of that coarser texture to it, you can get some nice volume and texture and an instant hold right away, unlike some other medium hold clays, which can sometimes be slicker or waxy and a bit more less ideal to work with if you want to go for more of that dry look. Yeah, that is kind of the challenge with a lot of medium hold clays. There's definitely a lot of solid ones out there, but they do tend to often be more of a either slicker or waxier clay. They usually aren't very dry feeling. They're a lot smoother feeling. And some of them are awesome though. They still give a nice matte finish and some solid texture. They feel nice and smooth, and there are people that like products like that, myself included. And that is the challenge though, the medium hold clay. You can't use too many waxes typically or too much clay. It's got to be nice and balanced. But what you're able to get with Chaotic Clay is a really balanced formula that still gives you that dry texture that you would want maybe from a stronger product, but without having to use a stronger product. And then getting into the finish and the texture, well, this is a drier medium product, so it does give a pretty nice matte finish that doesn't look too dull or unhealthy or anything like that, and it does give a pretty nicely balanced texture. You get some coarse texture, some fine texture, everything is really nicely presented there and controlled excellently as well. And because this product never gets greasy, it doesn't really lose volume or anything like that. Some waxier or slicker slicker medium hold clays can kind of flop on you throughout the day because they might get a little bit heavier the longer they sit in your hair. But with chaotic clay, you can work with your hair all day long. You can restyle as much as you need to because it is dry, but it's not so dry that your hair feels like plastic. It doesn't feel super stiff and pasty. It's just dry enough to be effective and give you that nice texture that you want. So yeah, I mean, I have no problem though restyling and get some nice volume still. The control is still there, and the hold that was there at the beginning of the day is pretty much still there at the end of the day, so I have no complaints about that. And then to wash it out at the end of the day, it does require some shampoo, but it washes out rather easily as well, so there's no complaint there. It washes out with even the lightest shampoo that I have in my rotation. Yeah, isn't that weird? I have a shampoo rotation. I have too many hair products. So final verdict on chaotic clay. This product makes an excellent hemorrhoid cream. Let's try that again. So, final verdict on chaotic clay. This is a pretty awesome medium hold clay. Like I said, the unique thing about it is that it is a drier medium hold clay, at least in my experience, which is not as common as you might think. Like I said, a lot of medium hold clays can tend to be smoother and waxier, or they can be on the slicker side, and even though they might give like a natural or matte looking finish, they typically are not very dry. That's the challenge. They got to create a really balanced formula to have a medium hold product, but they've managed to create one that has an amazing amount of control, a nice true medium hold, some great texture, a nice matte finish, and then also it does have a nice dry feeling without being overly dry, but it is distinctly drier than most other medium hold clays that I've tried. So yeah, I mean, this is a really awesome product. It's very unique. I definitely think if you want a drier product and either you have finer hair and you don't want one that's super strong and overwhelming, or you know, you live in a colder climate and you find that stronger holding products just are too strong for the cold weather, this is definitely a great drier product for you. Especially knowing now that we're entering the fall season here in the United States and I live on the East Coast, I will definitely be looking for something like a drier product that is not quite as brutally strong as some others in my collection that can still give me that grease-free feeling. Try saying grease-free feeling like 10 times. That was really, really hard to say. And for those of you that are wondering, no, this is not a limited edition product. It is a collaboration, but it is not limited edition. It will be available on the flagship Pomade website pretty much indefinitely. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you look at my description, you will find a link for this on the flagship Pomade website, as well as a link to the written review of this product on my blog where I go into more detail. And also check the rest of the description, because at the way bottom of the description, I will be comparing chaotic clay to a few other clays on the market to give you a better idea of how it might stack up against some others in your collection in case you're curious. So with that said though, I gotta go edit this video. I flubbed a lot of lines, so there's lots of jump cuts to do here. So thank you all for watching. You all have a good one, and I will see you soon with another video.